everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Equestria Trilogy, Trials and Tribulations, Recipe for Turnabout Part 15. Let's go ahead and move over to... And Blue Screens Incorporated. There's one thing I forgot to examine. Wow, look at this mess! Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? For betting on which horse would win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. Ah, losing horse racing tickets. Horse racing betting tickets. Found in Glenn Elg's desk. There's over 500 of them. Wow, that's so... Wow, this guy does not have the best of luck. This many tickets will get you what? A buck down in the recycling center? I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick. I'm just taking it as evidence, Maya. Now let's present the Magatama to to Lisa here. Len's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? I guess I better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? This lottery ticket here? What is that? A lottery ticket. There were a ton of these on a victim's table at the scene of the crime. And what is the relevance to that? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone dreams of being rich. Even I listen to millionaire radio. She's right. That's a bit weak on its own. But Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to the lottery, was it? Because of horse racing tickets? The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's got to have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Oh, you're sweating, Lisa! Maybe bad enough to be a cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You are right. You are right. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example. Do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000. Yeah, but... It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. And that is this guy. Furiel Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're the one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our firm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow money. No. I mean about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn has something to do with this Furiel Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry. I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Really? Because I got proof that Mr. Elg and a tiger knew each other. Because of the freaking... this calendar here. Furiel Tigre, aka the Tiger, is a boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would talk with him about would be his debt. No! It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. $100,000? Ouch! I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Shane Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspect he was talking about programming. Well, what computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. I'm so close to cracking her. The program in question, was it by any chance this? MC Bomber? Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No! Unlock successful. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. You mean he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt, not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Trebion? Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say that Mr. Elk was the creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million in the black market. Inconceivable! Gumshoe was right for a change! This date, December 3rd, that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. Ah, computer virus made by Glenn Elk, potentially worth millions of dollars. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. Oh yeah, throw them back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick! Okay, so let's move on to Tender Lender now. Like, let's go ahead and do this. Basically. Let's crack her. The head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes. The operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Well, did it have something to do with that? Well? Donuts? Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. I think I'll pass. I guess that was a flop. What I did that was... What happened to this woman for her to have this huge bandage around her head? There must be some piece of evidence I'll prompt her to tell you what happened. Haha! That's an achievement! I presented the wrong evidence on purpose for that achievement. Now, by fatal injury, you mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Like, say, the repair bill for a car? I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident.
Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis?
Yes, it is.
I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me?
Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaveries is very strong, and this is why. You yourself! I know exactly who you are. Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you?
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but...
Oh, God.
I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away?
If they'd stayed, I have...
Is it possible, could the person who committed the hit and run have been... this guy? It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the Tigre who caused... It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke, so she must have suspected it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I have proof that the tiger was involved in the traffic accident on his bike. Because... it's kinda broken, isn't it? Ya think? It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around in a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis had known for ages what caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible. Perhaps somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
I knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was a tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for our operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. Your grandfather! Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation costs, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
That's how much it costs? That's how much the operation cost, $1 million? What the fuck? The head bandage.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure.
Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big.
They said the operation cost $1 million.
$1 million bucks?
My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation.
Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it has nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather. Oh, but I knew that wasn't really true.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What he did to get the money it was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
God, I'm getting Godfather vibes from this, and I haven't even seen the movie. God. But I know that phrase. He made an offer he couldn't refuse. Oh, this hits hard. Damn. A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. I agree.
Huh?
There are 2 things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything all right, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Wow. Oh, Lord. Damn. Oh, wow. Holy fuck. I'm actually tearing up a little bit. Not gonna lie. Like, a little bit actually, for real. God damn. Wow. Now, we need to move over to frickin' Trebion. Alright. January 7th, Trebion. Hey, bonjour! I have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong? Mr. Armstrong? Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
Ah, it's Zinyoop!
Who are you talking, Zinyoop? Ah! Come out from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? Yous want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now! Uh-oh, I think you want Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it! That girl is dumber than an eggplant! You motherfucker! You motherfucker! You asshole! Betraying her trust like that. Yous want to know what's sad? I'll tell yous what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Now that's sad. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get the $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. Oui. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me. Désolé, I can't argue with him. Ugh, that really hurt. Is that all you's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait. Don't take it too hard. Phoenix Wright. That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal! Detective Gumshoe? Detective? You think you're gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe! Come on, Gumshoe! Keep it together! You guys, get out of here! Leave this guy to me! But go, pal, and take this! If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright, thanks, Gumshoe! Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind! I'll get even with that guy tomorrow in court. Tenderlender is going down. Alright, to be continued. I will not forgive betrayal. No. That is unforgivable. I agree with Phoenix there. This motherfucker is gonna go down next time. So, this has been Agent Fluffy, and I will see you guys at the trial. The final trial of Recipe for Turnabout. So, this has been Agent Fluffy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me even more, feel free to support my Patreon. The links are right here.